Hey kids, it's me, Dad. We're going to take a look at the top 6 games I played in 2021. Why 6 games? Because I had more than 5, less than 10. So let's get this show on the road with number 6. So, number 6 here is going to be a bit controversial, but it is, in fact, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Despite what Nintendo did by limiting the physical release of this game, as well as taking it off from the eShop for download, it has provided a great deal of nostalgic fun. And so far, the best emulation of Mario 64 on the Nintendo Switch. And yes, that goes. That includes the much hated expansion pass, because that emulation is buggy as all hell. But really, it's 3 fantastic Mario games from 3D. You get Mario 64, you get Mario Sunshine, and of course Mario Galaxy. And to varying degrees of effort was put into each of those games. For example, in Mario 64, Nintendo put in 0 effort. But the games run smoothly, they play fine, and they represent some of the best that Nintendo has to offer in Mario. So, I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of this game. Number 5. Calling back to the N64, we get Pokemon Snap, or rather, new Pokemon Snap. Answers the question of, hey, you want to go on a virtual safari and take pictures of really, really cute animals and be challenged to take better pictures and find all of the Pokemon out there that you can? This game is for you. That said, it is a delightful game. Really peaceful. Easy to just pick up, run through a level, put down. There's a fair amount of pride as you start taking a look at pictures. And you see those diamond photos, and you look online and you see your ranking go up in the world. Plus, hey, there's just a ton of cute Pokemon to get a picture of. And there's 0 rage inducing moments in this. Look at that drowsy Grookey. Let's see if we can wake him up. Come on. You want to get up, don't you? Don't you, monkey? Oh, yeah. Smile. Smile for the camera. There you go. So, yeah. New Pokemon Snap is my number 5 pick for 2021. Number 4. I can't believe this one actually made it as high on the list as what it did, even though we only have 6. But yeah. Super Mario World 3D plus Bowser's Fury is the standout Mario game of the year. I think we're safe to say that. Might also, besides 3D All-Stars, be the only Mario game of the year. But there is something really delightful about this title. And it's not Super Mario World. That's a good, solid game, but where this truly shines is in Bowser's Fury. I think that took everybody by surprise, just how good Bowser's Fury was. I mean, it's a open-ish world for Mario, all interconnected. I am hoping this gives us a look at what Nintendo is planning to do with the mustachioed plumber going forward. Because, let's face it, that Bowser is absolutely terrifying. I mean, poop your pants scary. And there's this ongoing sense of dread every time that you see the rain start coming. I mean, it's not as bad as the Blood Moon because it doesn't stop the gameplay. It just starts to rain, and you know you're about to be screwed, and you are desperately searching for that next cat shine to make Bowser go away. Because the only way to do it, unless you play Super Saiyan Cat Mario, is to light up that tower, get a cat shine, and scare that giant prehistoric spiked turtle back into the ooze. That's why it makes my list. So, next. Number 3. Number 3 is a little cheeky. You can tell by the plane in the lower right-hand corner. You're going, hey, Dad, this game came out in 2020, not 2021. Why is it on the list? It's the expansion pass for the win on this. It reinvigorated the game. It's that final update that just made Animal Crossing relevant in 2021. It's the reason why it's my most played game of the year. And Nintendo told me I played 111 games in 2021. And yet, this is the game I keep coming back to. Maybe it's just kind of that need peace of mind, or just calm. You will notice that's a theme with for a lot of things. I just need to be able to unwind when I play video games. So it's not at all a surprise that Animal Crossing probably made number 1 for Game of the Year last year. But with the expansion pass, or the expansion pack that came with it, the DLC, Happy Paradise Home, or whatever the heck they call it, might as well be a standalone game with everything that you can do. All the items that get added, all the different islanders that you can meet and design homes for. This is really just an outstanding and enjoyable opportunity to flex your inner HGTV star. That's why it came in at number 3 this year. And coming up next, we're going to dive into some honorable mentions, because there are 2 games you know should be at the top of my list, and the question is, which one is going to be there? Let's look at those honorable mentions. They weren't good enough to make the top 6, but they came darn close. Our first honorable mention is the remake of Skyward Sword. It didn't make the top 6 for a very simple reason. It's a remake of the Wii's Waggle Fest, also known as Skyward Sword. While the game is beautiful, looks great, there's the controversy around the life improvements being locked behind an amiibo purchase. And quite honestly, while I played my way through it, it's Skyward Sword. It just was never going to be good enough to make the top 6 this year. Let's face it, I think I might have played my Game & Watch Zelda more than what I've played Skyward Sword. It's sad that this is basically Link's anniversary game. So, that said, let's take a look at the next title, which is the first non-Nintendo published title for the list. World War Z is our next honorable mention. And while this isn't actually gameplay, this is part of the videos that you unlock when you finish the game with certain characters. I figured this was safer than actually playing the game. So, World War Z is a miracle to have seen on the Switch with thousands of enemies there. Yes, it is not the best version of the game, but it is so much fun. The only thing I wish that they would implement is cross-play for just the game. There's some cross-play enabled, but it's limited. That said, still had a lot of fun roaming the streets, shooting zombies. That's why it made the list this time. Our last honorable mention of the 2021 is Super Mario Golf. Oh, God, what was this? Super Rush? Whatever. It's a Mario Golf game. The reason why it didn't make the list of the top 6, and it was close for number 6, is the state that the game released in at the very beginning was incomplete. Incomplete players, lists, incomplete courses. So the state of the game when you first got it is significantly less than what you paid for. Now, over the course of the year, they have made it well worth the money. So if you buy it now and get the rather sizable download, it's a great game well worth the $60. The only thing that taints its position is the state that Nintendo released it in. Otherwise, it would have been up there. It is a game that I can go on ahead, start playing, and if I just need something mindless to do, it's Mario Golf. I have nothing but the utmost respect. And once again, get a bunch of people on the couch together playing golf. This is a lot of fun. You can play the speed mode. You can play battle golf. I just wish that Nintendo had released it in a more complete state. So, let's go on to our top 2. And a drum roll, please, for our first runner-up. First loser is what some people would say. If you pay attention to Nintendo in any way, shape, or form, you know what the top 2 games are going to be. Metroid Dread or Monster Hunter Rise. Which one do you think I put at number 2? Here we go. For number 2, it is unfortunately Metroid Dread. I so wanted this game to be number 1, but when I took a look at my play times and I took a look at how much time I spent and fun I had and my ability to still pick up the game and have just a blast, Metroid came out below the number 1 choice. So, what can I say about this game? It is Metroid perfection. 2D Metroid wraps up the story that has been told so far over the course of our Metroid life. And it is beautiful. Gameplay elements are there. Controls are tight as all hell. And boy, when that enemy starts coming for you, your butt cheeks clench. I mean, You could shove a piece of coal up my butt, and an enemy shows up, and I'm going to be pooping diamonds. I kid you not. This game is just super, super fun, tense. It is good old school Nintendo hard, though. But Samus has never looked better. The game has never been more fun. And as you go through, you feel a real sense of accomplishment when, after dying dozens of times trying to take out the bosses, you finally win, you get some of your power back. Oh, that feeling is phenomenal. And that's why Metroid Dread made number 2. And my number 1 game of the year for 2021 is... That's right, Monster Hunter Rise. The fact that this game did not even get a nomination for Game of the Year, the Game Awards, is a sin. It's also, with the exception of World War Z, the only non-Nintendo game on my list. Monster Hunter is perfection when it comes to wanting to play the game. I still find myself picking it up, looking for a reason to play. And there's just satisfaction in going out on a hunt, killing the monster, skinning it, getting the materials to bring it back, make new armor, expand your weapons, or hook up online with friends and play particularly difficult monsters. Just the variety of gameplay, the variety of monsters. It is one of the most beautiful looking games on the Switch to date. This game has just been so much fun. And once again, with the exception of Animal Crossing, this is the game that I've gone back and played more than any of the other 111 games. Unlike Animal Crossing, I actually feel a sense of accomplishment instead of just logging in to bang some rocks, dig up fossils, and see what Red has for sale. This game, you log in, you want to go, you want to achieve that next feat, you want to hunt that next monster. You just feel the urge to work to improve your character, make the person better. And that's why Monster Hunter Rise got the number 1 spot. Then again, this is my list. Your list may vary and be different. That's okay. I just absolutely, positively love the aesthetic of this game, the gameplay, the controls, and the sense of accomplishment when you go out there and complete a hunt. We'll talk later. Bye-bye! Here's a video and a subscribe link. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment, all that goodness. Thank you.